It is Thursday. That means it's time for dog adoptions. How did you ever wrestle
How sweet.
this away from Lisa Wexler? I thought
really
she was going to just take him and leave.
She really wants him. And with dog adoptions having doubled in the last year, we really are saving lives. Take a look at this.
Each week on Maria's Pet Project, we've had some of the sweetest, most adorable, yet neediest dogs up for adoption. They need your help finding a home, and you've been doing a great job. Last week, we had over 30 phone calls for Larry, Maxwell, Spirit, and Chrysler. And remember little Annabelle from a couple weeks ago? She's living it up in Vermont with her new sister, Ginger. Recently, the ASPCA donated a grant of $1 million to the Mayor's Alliance for New York City Animals.
There's never been a better time to be a dog in New York City.
The grant will help every shelter bring more dogs on each week that needs your help to find a home. This week, Mighty Mutts is our featured rescue group. With over 65,000 dogs and cats lost and abandoned in New York City each year, this rescue group deems no animal unworthy of rescuing. Michelle Marlowe, a driving force behind the group, risks her own safety to pull helpless animals from some of the most dangerous situations in the city. Holding adoptions each Saturday in Union Square, Mighty Mutts sticks to a strictly no-kill policy and continues to help New York City become a better place for our beloved companions.
And we're so happy to have Michelle from Mighty Mutts here with us today. So, Michelle, you really are so brave. You've gone into crack houses to get some of these dogs.
Yeah, not so glamorous.
Truly. Yeah, so what would have happened to some of these dogs had you not rescued them?
Well, as you can see, some of them are very emaciated. They would have starved to death, sold to laboratories, or ended up at the city kill shelter. So,
What a labor of love.
Yes, and you've brought some really great dogs with you today, starting with Erin.
This is
a showstopper.
Yes, Erin's very popular. She's a 4-year-old poodle mix, and her mother actually left her with a man to babysit, and she never came back.
What?
Yeah.
How in a million years could you leave this dog?
You know what? Can we talk about where people can call right now as we're going through this? Can you just give us the information real quick?
You can call 212-875-7538, or you can email us at mmutts@yahoo.com.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so now let's talk about this is
Linus. Little baby Linus.
Hi,
Linus ended up at a kill shelter in Philadelphia simply because he was crying a lot, and it turned out he had bad hips, so he had hip dysplasia surgery, and he'll be great in a month.
Oh, good. So he's recovering well.
He's going to do
3
great.
years old, and he's ready for a new life.
He's actually about 1, and he's a little staffy mix, but he's well on the road to recovery.
Amazing. And this is Jet?
This is Jet.
Jet Black.
Jet's owner unfortunately passed away. He's about 12. But he has the personality of a 3 or 4-year-old.
Yeah?
And yes, he loves other dogs. And his owner passed away and left him at a kennel, and the family never came back to get him.
Oh my gosh.
So
he's just looking for another shot at happiness.
And he's got so much energy. He's wonderful.
Poor little Jet.
This is Pablo.
Now, is this the one who was really emaciated and starved?
We actually have a before picture of Pablo. Take a look at this.
Yeah. This is Pablo.
This is Pablo before Michelle found him.
Oh, Michelle, that's amazing.
We actually trapped him in a park in Philadelphia. He had mange, he had Lyme disease, and he had problems with his legs as well. But in about a month, everything should be cleared up on his skin, and he's ready. But he's ready now.
So his skin will clear up too. That's great. It just goes to show you a little TLC will do.
Absolutely.
He's a doll.
Okay, and then next
that's
we have
Gregory. He's our youngest boy.
Hi,
he's about 6, 7 months.
He's acting like a puppy.
He's a shepherd cattle dog mix. He's actually in a foster looking for a permanent home. He's great with other dogs too.
And now, was he supposed to be put to sleep? Was that?
He was supposed to be put to sleep because of, once again, children poking at him, and the family just decided they chose the kids over him and brought him to a kill shelter.
Is he the one that shakes hands too?
I think
probably. And last but not least, we have Chance. And tell us about where you found Chance.
Chance is, I consider, one of my babies personally because I rescued him. He's the one I rescued from the crack house. First, I rescued his sister Emma with a friend of mine, and then 9 weeks later, we got him.
I mean, what is that like? You go into a crack house and take these dogs?
You have to be a little nutty to do it.
Wow,
But
a little nutty, but I like it.
We were allowed in because everyone was actually afraid of us. So they didn't know who we were, so they actually let us in.
Thank you so much.
Amazing
And
work. Let's give the number and the email information
Sure.
again one more time.
The number is 212-875-7538, or you can email mmutts@yahoo.com.
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank
you guys were
you.
so well behaved.
I know, these are
Look
the
how
babies.
sweet
And
they
so
are.
you, Erin.
So call us, adopt a dog.
Adopt a dog today.
Aaron.
Let's go.
Still to come. Zach Posen is determined to make America look fabulous. His new collection is coming to a Target near you. And then later on, Kathy Lee will join Sarah in the kitchen to make sauteed beer battered shrimp. We'll be right back. Of course it's beer.